I just turned 23 years old. I had a great trading week, $4,000 trade, $2,000 trade, got a couple withdrawals. It was a great week. Everything is possible. I wanted to be on yachts at one point. The last time I was on a boat, not a yacht, I didn't have this watch. I didn't have my other watch. I didn't have this chain. That was the first time that I've been in Miami with all my jewelry and I felt good. You may not have got your first payout yet, but you're way further than you were a year ago when you started trading. You may not got that $10,000 payout, but guess what? You just got your first payout. You just made your first dollars online. You just got your first withdrawable money from trading. But you're trying to compare yourself to somebody that had $10,000 withdrawal, someone like me that had a $2,000 withdrawal thing. You may not have the $5,000 trading setup, but you have that laptop that you went streaming for. You got that iPad you went streaming for. You got that car you didn't have before that you could sit inside with your laptop in the rain. Be appreciative of what you have. Morning everybody, and right now it's a little bit of a late start to the vlog, but I slept in, got my sleep back. As you guys can see, we're back at the crib, back in the casa. But it's ugly. The weather is ugly. I'll show you after this little clip, but it's ugly outside. Miami, hot every single day, 90-degree weather, sun, got tan, come back to Tampa, and it's just clouds, rain, thunder, lightning. It's gloomy. It feels like a Sunday and a Saturday, but you know what? We're back home. We're back to work. I got calls with students today, so you're gonna be getting some one-on-one calls. So if you wanna work with me one-on-one, you wanna get access to actually being able to be working with me on those calls, first link in the description. I got the group call, the back testing session, going over all the price action from last week, the $4,000 trade, $2,000, all of them. All the W trades that we caught in Miami and on my birthday, we're gonna go over in the call tonight. So I'm gonna give you some sneak peek to that. It'll probably be an hour call. I'll probably give you like 5-10 minutes, something like that. I gotta go back to the gym, get some gym content, get some reels for Instagram. We're just back to work. My girlfriend has work, but we're gonna go to the store right now. That's the plan of action. We're gonna come home, get everything situated, and then right back to work. We had fun for 7 days, now right back to it. I've been working too, but it's been light working. As you guys saw, we didn't have vlogs for a lot of the days. Let me know how you feel about that. I know it's probably suspenseful waiting for each vlog, considering you're so used to getting a vlog every single day, getting a vlog every 2-3 days. But there were longer vlogs, there was a lot more going on. Let me know how you liked it. I'm gonna get back to the daily vlogs, but if you like the suspense, if you like being able to watch a lot more going on at once, maybe I try to do it more, but just let me know in the comments. But with that being said, I'll probably see you in the car, about to get this day started. But like I said, I'll show you guys the weather. Look at this. We got the great view, but the view doesn't consist of nothing but clouds. And it's honestly been worse. There's some times when it's so cloudy and foggy, you can't even see this building right next to us or any of that. So right now, it's not horrible. We still got a good view, but it's still pretty ass. Back in the garage. Yeah, it's weather out there. You can't even see it. Honestly, you don't see nothing. It's just rain, it's straight rain. Oh, I'm driving her car, apparently. Do you have my key? My car key? I'd rather drive my car. Went back upstairs real quick to go grab my key. It's a little late still, but I don't got to do my calls until 3 o'clock and up. So I'm kind of just chilling until then. It's ugly as shit outside, but I definitely did want to drive my car. I didn't feel like driving my girlfriend's car. After driving the Hyundai and being in Miami, just having to deal with driving a Hyundai in Miami, knowing I got a Mercedes, knowing I make a decent amount of money. That's not about the fact that's a Hyundai. The Hyundai is my girlfriend's car. It's perfect for her just to get her A to B. But you know, when you're surrounded by a lot of people driving Lambos and you hear a whole bunch of crazy shit all day, it makes you want to drive a fun car. So having to be inside of a Hyundai is humbling, but it was necessary because now I can come back and just enjoy my regular Mercedes and be able to appreciate it so much more. And I got it clean before I left, so nice and clean on the inside. It looks like it got dirty from sitting, but it is what it is. Nice and clean. Made it back to the crib, so I got everything with the dogs and everything situated. Both of my dogs are on their period. And I think my girlfriend is gonna be too. All three is, for the people that understand human not psychology, human nature, it's weird how females' periods sync. Not even just dogs and humans, but humans with humans. Too much information. But I'm back in the crib, back in the lab, back in the office. I feel good to be at my chair, feel good to have my laptops, my monitors. Everything in the station is up to par. But before we hop on our first one-on-one call that I do have, I think at 3:30. Yeah, I got one at 3:30, 4 o'clock, no, that's tomorrow. I got one at 4:30 today and 5:30. So I do have a little bit more time. So I have 2 hours, which is why I'm also picking up the camera to talk to you guys. So I just turned 23 years old. I had a great trading week, $4,000 trade, $2,000 trade, got a couple withdrawals. It was a great week, but I just wanna now talk to you guys now that I'm back home. Everything you wanna do is possible. Trust me, I've only ever been on, this is my second yacht in Miami I've ever been on. The first one was the last time I was in Miami, was the first time, but it wasn't even a yacht, it was a boat. It was a nice boat that you can walk under, but it was still a boat. This one was a yacht, had a room, had everything. I'm sorry I didn't get the full tour, but I was just trying to enjoy my birthday, I'm not gonna lie. I vlogged a lot for this trip, but at the same time, I just wanted to enjoy it. I wanted to feel the pressure, and I just didn't want to have to feel the pressure of posting a video every night, having to force things, having to rush home after dinner. It's a lot of stress and work that goes into these videos that you guys see on a daily basis, and I just make it look easy because I'm that guy. But neither here nor there, that's not what I was here to talk about. Everything is possible. I wanted to be on yachts at one point. The last time I was on a boat, not a yacht, I didn't have this watch. I didn't have my other watch. I didn't have this chain. That was the first time that I've been in Miami with all my jewelry, and I felt good. And I was kind of talking about this on my Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, I was also talking about how I went to Miami with my girlfriend's car, which is the 2023 red Hyundai that you guys always see. I'm always calling the car bloody. It's funny because everyone's bloody right now. But yeah, the car bloody, that's one that's one we were driving in Miami, and I was driving that car and I was like, yo, I want to be in a Lambo. It's my birthday. I got the money to be able to run a Lambo. I got the money to be able to run a nice supercar, but I just wanted to remain humble. I wanted to be able to be appreciative of me where I am. Look, I didn't have this watch last time I came in. Even though I was in a nicer car last time, I didn't have this watch. I didn't have this jewelry. I wanted to not feel like I needed to impress people. You know what I mean? Even though I wanted to be in a Lambo, that costs money, and this money that's gonna get spent that I'm not gonna be able to bring back with me. That car wouldn't have came back with me. The car would have been cool content, would have been fun for the day, but it wouldn't have done anything for me long term. And I'm really trying to break out of that materialistic stuff. I like my stuff like this, trust me. But even after I got this chain, I was instantly looking for the next one. After I got this watch, I instantly got another watch because I have an addictive personality, and once I like something, I kind of get into it. When I was renting the cars, I was renting them back to back. And I'm just trying to get into the flow of just being me, stacking up, just doing the things I don't want to do. I wanted to rent a Lambo. I wanted to be in a supercar. So I had to have the discipline to be patient, to wait, because all good things are going to come. And it all comes back to me saying you got to appreciate what you have, because everything you have right now can be taken away just like that. When I was driving my Mercedes, like 15, 20 minutes ago, it felt good because I haven't drove my car in so long. It felt good because I was driving the Hyundai and I had to humble myself. It felt good to be able to get into my car that I've been wanting to replace for so long and be able to appreciate it and be like, I'm happy where I am. I don't need a new car. I don't need new jewelry. I don't need another watch. Those are just all things that I want. Your wants and needs are very different. I have everything I need. Everything I need, I have. So it's not about me chasing the things I need. It's just about me trying to find more from my wants. But the wants are always gonna be there. If I get a Lambo tomorrow, I'm gonna want a Bugatti in a couple months. If I get a Bugatti in a couple months, I'm gonna want a fucking jet in a year. That's the reality of it. And you gotta learn to be appreciative of what you have and be appreciative of the moment. That is the whole point of me picking up the camera right now. You guys need to learn to be in the moment. You guys need to learn to appreciate what you already have. You may not have got your first payout yet, but you're way further than you were a year ago when you started trading. You may not got that $10,000 payout, but guess what? You just got your first payout. You just made your first dollars online. You just got your first withdrawable money from trading, but you're trying to compare yourself to somebody that had $10,000 withdrawal, someone like me that had a $2,000 withdrawal. Fuck everyone else. Worry about yourself. Congratulate yourself, appreciate yourself for how far you've come, because there was a point to where you dreamed of being in the position you are right now. There was a time where I dreamed of being in the position I am right now. And right now, all I can find myself is dreaming I'm in a different position, dreaming I'm even higher up there. Take a step back, appreciate how far you've come, appreciate all the work you've put in, and just be in the moment. I didn't really have nothing too crazy to talk about. Like I said, I got a couple hours till I gotta hop on these calls. I got the group call later on at 8 o'clock, which is gonna be in about 5 hours or so. Be appreciative. All you have is now. You don't got tomorrow, you don't got yesterday. All you have is now. And now you gotta ask yourself, what are the things you're gonna do today to ensure that that dream life you do want is gonna happen at some point. It may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, but if you do the right things, compound it over time, I can promise you, your dreams are inevitable. It's not a matter of if it's gonna happen, it's just a matter of when. So, that being said, I'm about to tear up some Hillshire type shit, and I'm about to just get some stuff done on my computer, enjoy being here, enjoy having my setup, my literally $5,000 trading setup that I didn't have for 7 days. I'm gonna appreciate it, I'm gonna get some work in, and I just want you guys to do the same exact thing. You may not have the $5,000 trading setup, but you have that laptop that you once dreamed for. You got that iPad you want to stream before. You got that car you didn't have before that you could sit inside with your laptop in the rain. Be appreciative of what you have. I am, and you guys need to also. Shout out to Gustavo. Also, I'm wearing his merch. Jerky, if you want some jerky, shout out my boy. All right, we about to be active. I got a to-do list for the rest of my day. I'm gonna just run you through the to-do list because I just made it, and you know, I might as well show you what I've been doing. I ate some of the Hillshire crackers. I ate 2 packs of them out of the 4 that I bought. So we're 50% done. I'll probably eat the rest before my girlfriend gets back because I will need something to snack on before I get dinner. But I still gotta go to the gym. I wanna go on Instagram Live. Got the 8 p.m. session. The one-on-one calls we're about to do right now. Vlog, doing right now. Gotta edit the vlog and then edit and post a live trade. So when we left to Miami last Friday, I had caught a trade, but I didn't get the live trade recording because it was on this computer and then I left. But you know what? We're here now, so I'm about to get these one-on-one calls out the way. If you wanna work with me one-on-one, you can apply in the first link in the description. But with that being said, we're about to hop on those, give you free game. And then after that, I'm indeed gonna probably edit that trade and then I'm gonna go to the gym. I think that sounds like a good idea. I gave you 20. I gave you 20 minutos.
I'm here.
Bro is stuffing his face at 4:29.
How you doing, bro?
Shit, I'm doing good. Well, how you doing? It look like you making music. I would say the first thing is definitely gonna be summer in August. Like that's already been something I've been told you guys about. Summer conditions, they just tend to be ass. Like it has good days, but it's just like you don't know what days are gonna be good days. The only thing you can really control is just managing risk and being in the game so that whenever those good days so happen to come, you can get it. Like even with me, I've had like last week I had a good trade. I tried to hold it, chopped around for basically 24 hours and then came right back to break even. Whole lot of that shit. That's why I went right back to taking my 1 to 2, being able to get my trades because right now it's just August isn't ideal. And then Friday I had long idea and it never gave me an entry and then flew 1,000 points. Like it's just about being able to be there when those trades happen because even with me, I haven't had the best August. I did better the last 2 weeks than I did the first 2 weeks of August. But it's just managing risk is the one thing that you can do because even with you, I saw on some of your days, when you lose, it's just losing bigger than it has to be. That's also another thing because you can have L streaks, but if the wins aren't as big as the losses, it's just a compound effect. It's just over time, it just stacks up in the wrong direction. And it's just the risk management. Risk management is going to be the main important thing because you could still be taking the same amount of L's, but if you're risking significantly less, you'll be in the game longer. But if you're also on a challenge, you're trying to risk more, it's a hit or miss type of situation.
Yeah, I'm on a fund that I posted like exactly a month ago. So I had like one good trading day and then just losing streaks. Last week I took 4 L's, like 4 L trading days, and then Thursday I made 3,000.
So you lost the first 4 days. So you basically went all 5 days of also trading. So you traded 5 days in a row.
Yeah, I traded every single like trading day of the week until this week, which I only traded it twice. One was a break even, and the other one was like 2 L's, but I just didn't trade every day, which is what I'm supposed to do, to not trade every day.
Nah, yeah, so less is definitely more because even with last week, like even just that's when like my rule comes into play. Like after you would have lost the 2 days, you would have took the third off, and even if you would have lost that 4th day, you would have only had 3 L's, a no trade day, and then the dub day, which risk reward wise, depending on however big that trade was, might have not made all of it back, but it makes back some of it in comparison to where if you lose back to back, then go another day losing back to back, it compounds so much faster.
Currently I'm up like 1K in the 50K Express account I got, and I got like 1.2K of drawdown. So that means that I just need like 2 or 3 trading days to get like a 1K payout, and then I'm gonna scale it. But other than that, it just has been like 4 or 5 months since I took that first payout, and since then I just haven't seen any payout. And I'm like, bro.
Man, it'd be like that. Summer, I was telling you guys going into it, summer is just not the ideal time. There's some people that might get some big ass payouts during this time, but it always comes down to you as an individual. There's some of the students that what's his name? Sauger. Like what you call it? He went crazy. Like I think it was mostly July. He went crazy, but it's just like you also can't compare yourself to somebody else because the same way you were losing 5 days back to back. He won 5 days back to back on the same conditions. So, and he's trading very, very, very similar. He said all of his stuff, like from the interview, if you watched it, was learned from me. And even with me, he was winning when I wasn't even winning. And apparently, he's trading like me. It just goes to show, but also the main thing difference, he's only taking one trade a day. Even if he loses every single day, that's only maybe 4 or 5 L's if he's trading back to back to back to back to back. It's just risk is being managed. So even when he does lose, it's not gonna be as drastic compared to if he wins 4 or 5 days in a row and then walks away from 1 L, it's just gonna keep him in the game. Like that's the main difference. But if he's still the same person that when he goes on losing streaks takes multiple trades, it compounds so much more faster. And losing is way more easy to let the P&L compound when it is winning. Winning is easy to walk away. When you lose, you don't want to walk away. So you get in the cycle of, and then 1 L, little L turns out huge. When in reality, if you do like what he did, 1 L, he walks away, comes back tomorrow.
Literally one, and then I take one small loss, and then I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna full port.
You just can't try to full port. The main thing is, I be telling y'all, is about being able to stay in the game. Because even with me, I can have a shitty first 2 weeks, but if I'm not there to be able to catch the trade like I did on, what was it, Wednesday, it's just a matter of being able to still show up. Because you might lose 3 days back to back. You might lose 4 days. You might lose all last week. But if you don't have that account to trade on Monday or Tuesday, or a better example, Friday, where it just goes crazy, those are the type of days that makes it all back. And that was off of wasn't no crazy news. It was just 10 o'clock, Mr. Powell wanted to go crazy. But it's just like a situation, not even 10 o'clock, at 9:30. 9:30 just went crazy, and 10 o'clock just went even worse. It just kept going. But those are the situations where you at least want to be in the game to take advantage of it. Because even though we might have the L streaks, one trade like that, like I don't know exactly how high it went, but from the trade that I called for you guys, from the same exact entry, I think I looked at it, it went up, just straight up, literally 800 points.
Yeah.
And that was just in 2 hours. Now, if you put into perspective, these are entire days. These are literally entire days upon days.
Yeah, fucking somebody's ass, bro.
And then you have a day like this where even if you would have lost every single day, being able to capitalize on a trade like this, being able to, like, this is one of the ones where that's why I also try to have open TPs versus having a set TP. Because if you would have did this, it would have went past TP2. You would have been able to move your stop loss to TP2 on some shit because of how fast it's moving. But the main reason I'm saying that is it just always comes down to the risk management because the setups, same setups, it's just you don't know when they're going to hit. A setup that could look good today may look good, but it doesn't mean it's going to play out. I've dealt with a lot of that also in August and a lot of just summer in general. It'll show you a setup, it'll have every confirmation, time, trend, but it just doesn't play out. And that's just one of the things when it comes to just the unprofitable side. Like you can flip a coin and get heads 5, 6 times in a row. That doesn't mean that tails doesn't work. It's just probabilities right now aren't on your side. And the only thing you can do is be able to walk away, manage risk, manage every time you do lose, making it a very specific amount to where it allows you to be in the game. Like you said, you still have an account for a reason. You just got to be able to ensure that you still have an account because once you make it out of summer, it's just a whole different weather conditions again. It may not go from summer to just being great conditions, but it may go from summer to then moving a lot more during London, then New York's may be more slow, and then going into 2026, then it might be way better again in New York session, but it's just about being able to adapt. But adapting, the only thing you can control is the risk management. Because I wish I could control when these trades will hit. I've taken a lot of trades that I would have taken any other day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm aiming to actually like just take this payout and then just reinvest it into like maximum allocation, and I legit.
It's to make you feel a certain way to make you take an action yourself. The market ain't gonna do nothing, but it's gonna make you feel a way that's gonna make you over leverage, over trade, make you feel like your system don't work. The market is just doing what it's gonna do regardless. But it's gonna make you feel a certain way, instill fear, instill greed to then do what? Make yourself sabotage yourself. Think about the casino. The casino ain't doing nothing. We already know the odds, but we go there, we get greedy, we get overconfident, and every time they just let us self-sabotage ourselves. The market's doing the same thing. You just gotta get out of your own way and just have the discipline and confidence from doing things, back testing, from having the data, from having the notes, all these different things, from seeing everybody else also win. It shows that it's possible. From seeing me go on small losing streaks and be able to stay in the game and come back, it just shows that it's possible. It's not a matter of making 50,000, 20,000, 100,000 every single month. It's just about being able to have a system that you're consistently following, because if you can make 2,000, 200, whatever it is, it's all scalable. The money doesn't matter. Trust. But if you have something that you can stick to, the money's just a byproduct. Got off the call with my boy Kostas, student from Greece. We're about to hop on another one with my boy Jaren. Let's hop straight to it. I like this chain with the pendant, aka my mic. What's going on, Birdie? How you doing? How you doing?
Sure, I'm doing good, bro.
That's what I like to hear. Well, I feel like I talked to you. When was it? A week ago, 2 weeks ago? It wasn't too long ago. I think it was when
Yeah, it was like
you were
3 weeks
about to
ago.
get your payout. Was that you, or was that someone else? You were about to get it, or
Um,
you got it? Nah, you didn't get
yeah,
it. It was someone else. You were about to get it. You had a certain amount of days.
yeah. I had 3 days left, and I fucked that shit up. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey, at least
Yeah,
all I can say about that is that you see how it's possible. That's the best thing to take away from it. How you can get funded, but you can get close to the payout. But let me guess, over trade or over risk?
yeah.
Yeah, it's always one
No,
of the
not
two.
over traded. No, no, not over traded.
Over risk,
Revenge traded.
revenge trade.
Revenge traded.
So revenge
And then
trade,
open the risk.
I mean, yeah, you got both right there. I mean, there's only two options. It always comes down to the two: risk too much, too many trades. But even then, you cannot risk so much. But if you take more trades, you're still risking more because it's just more trades. If you say you risk 200 for the day, and you're taking 100 per trade, but you take 5 trades, you may be risking the same, but you now 500 in. That's 2 days of losses plus some. You know what I mean? It's just. But the best thing to be able to take away from it is how it's possible. Because most people, they'll hear me say, you can get 4 days out of 5, you'll blow it. Most people, that ain't gonna happen to me. I ain't gonna do that.
Facts.
It's good to be able to go
Yeah,
through it
mine.
because that's something that you have to be able to realize how easy it is to lose it. Just as easy as you can get it, losing all it takes is one trade, one day, and you could lose everything that spent maybe a week plus 2 weeks getting. But that's something that has to happen so that you can understand it. Because I can tell you myself, you can see somebody else, like say for example, Demario. He's the only other example off the top of my head where I actually know he got 4 days and he blew it on the fifth, and that was a while ago. So I use him as an example a lot, but it happens. It's because you start getting in your own head the expectation. You're about to get the payout. You're trying to have a big payout. It's like all these little things. You want to be able to have more of a buffer when you get a payout. Like all these things in your head subconsciously are going on when you're in a trade. When you lose a trade, now you're like, damn, I'm not that close no more. I'm not gonna get this payout. I'm not. All these different things going on in your head that is gonna happen. But that would have been the first payout if you would have got it.
No, that would be my second.
Second,
Cause
okay.
yeah, I just got funded my third. I just got my so this week I got my third account funded or my third funded account. And then I'm about like say like five to maybe 5 or less, 500 or less away from my another funded because I was doing 250s at one time.
So you
So
have
this week I
one
have
passed and you're on one passing it still.
one's close to passing. So I'm about to get the two funded back and stuff like that. So this week I was 3-0. Um, yeah, this week was kind of weird. Like the
Nah, it
last
was very
Wednesday, I was
choppy.
kind of
I was just on a call with Kostas. If you were on US 30, it was literally choppy until the last day of the week, and it did somersaults plus everything. Like all in 2 hours, it did what it did an entire. What's the 24 times 5? 100 some hours. It did more in 2 hours than it did the last 100 something. And it's just that's something we can't control. We just got to be able to control risk. Like even you said yourself, you went 3-0 this week. If you wouldn't have blown your account, you would have had that same account. You would have been in the game to take advantage of the opportunities. But it's just always about being able to stay in the game.
facts.
It may not feel good losing in the moment, but from being able to handle that L, from being able to walk away from that L, you're gonna allow yourself to be there for another day to take advantage of opportunity. Me personally, I've been the first 2 weeks of August were a little slower. The second 2 weeks was a lot more better, and we still got, what is it, 7 days? The way you gotta look at it is it has to happen for you to understand it. You're not the only one. People get mad close to passing the account, they blow it trying to pass it. They get mad close to a payout, they blow it before they get the payout. But everything that's happening is to teach you and show you exactly what you're doing right or wrong. It may not you may not appreciate it in the moment. It may suck in the moment, but it's after a week goes by, you be like, damn, now that I'm on these fundeds and I'm on day 3, day 4, I'm definitely gonna be locked in. Like instead of like, oh, I already made it, I already got the payout, I already got this. You're gonna think back to the time that you got 3 days, you got 4 days, and blew it, and you're gonna like, nah, fuck turning around. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm gonna just keep on going forward. We're not gonna turn around this time. Last time I turned around, I tripped before the finish line, and I ended up failing. I did all that for nothing. But now you went through it to understand it. And that's one thing people don't appreciate. Everything happens for a reason. That's happening to us, not even to us. It's happening for us, not to us. It's happening for us to understand how we can use it better next time. You could have used that as your reason to walk away and to give up, or you can use that as, okay, bet. I failed here, I tripped here, let's just make sure we don't make that mistake again. And like you said, you're about to pass, you're about to have the 2 accounts again, but now you went through that to make sure that this time you don't fuck it up so you can actually ensure that you get that payout. You can ensure you actually can get to that finish line. And then guess what? After the finish line, get ready to go again because it ain't done there. It's just the first time of doing it. It's just one of those things where it's going to happen for you, not to you. And that's just the best thing to look at it because like you said, you're already about to pass again. It's not like you can't do it again. If you could do it once, you could do it again. If you could get 3 winning trading days, there's no reason you can't get 4. If you could get 4, I don't see why you can't get 5. But it's just you're showing things that other people is also shown. But it's not like it's like I'm trying to say abnormal. This is just human nature. It's just part of the human psychology that we just don't 100% understand until we have to ask ourselves these questions due to the trading you versus you aspect. Not many people are going to be put in a situation where they got to be aware of what they're doing right or wrong. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing, but everything's just a matter of understanding because you could have been in the same situation like, nah, it was just a bad week. Went right back into it, got 4 trading days, blew it again. Nah, it was just a bad week. Come back again, get 3 winning trading days. Nah, it was... And then you're going to start blaming the market. Every time, then the market was ass. And the market can be ass, but we can still control the risk. We can still control how much you're winning, how much we're losing, all of that stuff. So it's still not a reason to be like, oh, I blew my account because the market was ass. All right, microphone looks like it's about to die. We're done with the one-on-one call. Shout out to everyone I was on the call with. Microphone died a couple times. Camera died a couple times. Camera overheated a couple times. But I got a lot of call footage. I got like 10, 20 minutes just from 2 calls. So yeah, you guys got some watchable footage. But besides that, time-wise, it is 5:23. My phone is at 3%. But like I said, 5:23. We're about to edit some of this vlog that you guys are watching, edit some of the live trades. So I'll probably put the live trade right after this clip just so you guys can see it also. But if you want the full live trade, check out the second channel, Andre Diaz Extended. You can check that out. But besides that, I'll probably see you at the gym the next time you hear me talking or the next time you see me. Or it's a live trade. Wherever it is, I don't fucking know. You'll see me soon. So far looking good, but it ain't over yet. Almost at TP1. But not fully. Ain't that some shit? Been bullish the last 2 weeks for my only trades, winning or shorts.
Hey man, don't complain.
Fuck. I ain't complaining. I'm curious. Very curious on how that works.
Oh.
Like if I told you I caught sales yesterday and made 2,000, you'd look at the chart like yesterday, like what? How? Where? I'm like, bro, this was it. I mean, this was not even all of this. This was my shorts. That's it. Just this, the moon after. I think we hit TP1 like a millisecond ago, but it immediately came back up, so I didn't technically count it just yet. Was it a link for live trading on my tweaking? Top screen.
Nas is fucking going, bro.
It's falling.
Yeah,
Good.
Nas falling like
Good. I just need 30 to just hit age low. That's it. I don't need to do nothing too crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I needed 30 to push.
I wanted it to push. Trust. I wanted it to. That's about to be TP1 for the trade down. Not bad, not bad. Took the trade at 9:44, so it's only been 3 minutes. Not TP1. Come on. There we go. That should be TP1 fully now. Yeah, that's TP1. Up 1,000 out of risking 1,000. This is gonna be where I'm probably gonna try to break even. 45, 139. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a second just to see how price move, but my shit is just ready to break even. I just got that shit on ready. Like, you know when you move your stop but you don't press confirm yet, you just wait. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Cause I don't want it to just keep going up and down and stop me out for no reason. I don't want to take too many trades if I don't need to. I'd rather be patient, especially because I already got something that's playing out. So all I need is a couple points and I'm gonna get up out of here. I've already got to drive 3 hours to Miami. I'm already packed.
Shit.
So
3 hours? That ain't bad, I ain't gonna lie.
that's not bad compared to Atlanta. So
Hell yeah.
I'll take it.
No,
I got
yeah, I just
haircut.
need
I'm not even wearing my
gonna be a
jewelry.
good,
I got my jewelry in the over here. I was cleaning that shit last night.
it's gonna be a smooth for your boy after 2 weeks of really just bullshit.
Real shit.
We was
Look
talking about it yesterday. Yeah.
I got this shit fully clean. All this shit fully done up. I didn't even wear it last night. That's how much I was like, nah, we gonna keep this shit clean.
So you be cleaning it like you be
Fuck yeah, I be
putting
cleaning
that
this
shit in
shit.
the stove.
Gotta make sure that shit shiny. Make that shit
Shit.
shiny. Cause when I went to Atlanta, I bought jewelry cleaner stuff. Yeah, keep that shit nice and look like you can see how shiny this shit is.
Bitch pushing.
Downside, yeah. Look how shiny that shit
I
is.
thought he was talking about 30. I better say what the fuck. Oh yeah, shit.
That one's clean.
Damn it, shorty. That bitch shiny.
This John.
I'm not even mad though. I stopped myself out early.
Clean.
But still a little dubsky.
Oh, you were right there. Just
Look how shiny. Look how shiny. So shiny.
It's like, nah, dude. Well, you gotta take what that market give you.
Nah, you just gotta take what you can, bro. Take what the market give you and be patient. That's all we can do. Like, let's
I'm
see,
gonna
because
close
I
these
could hit
damn
TP1 in a
laptop.
couple seconds. I'm breaking even 1,000% now. Like, I'm fully. Oh, what the fuck? Why does my chart look like this? Nah, the market's about to fall. I ain't gonna lie, cause this shit's falling on my broker. It's falling. It's falling. I'm closing on my
Yeah.
broker. I don't know what happened on this chart yet. It didn't have it yet. It's falling on the broker. I went from 2,000, which is my TP2, to 2,300. Yeah,
What?
I don't know what happened on the broker, but I closed at 2,130. That's
Oh,
yeah.
you
No.
close?
I'm closed right there. That's what I'm saying. Like, this would have been my TP like a little bit lower, but it went past my TP on my broker. So listen, I'll take it.
Damn, my
I'll take it.
shit ain't even hit yet.
That's what I'm saying. Mine, I didn't think it was gonna hit because, in price wise, it's right here. But I think since I'm on my broker, my entry was probably a little bit better, and then my TP was really here. But that's a dub. I mean, that's a dub. For y'all, that's still there for y'all. I mean, I doubt your trade isn't gonna hit, but that's a dub. I'll take it.
I need like
951. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
I hate when that shit happen. Come on, 15 bucks.
Nah, you good, bro. That shit is right there. Asia Low just got hit. I didn't even get to
Oh, just got hit.
show TP2 getting hit. Not TP2, TP1. It's just straight TP2.
That shit froze to go.
We already done. I'm already done for the most part. Some days are. Listen, the last 2 days has been. Where the fuck this price actually been at? Huh? I ain't doing nothing different. I ain't doing nothing different. Shit crazy.
Cowboys hold it down. You see.
Nah, you be safe, brody. You're still in on the trade. Yeah, I think you should get your TP. That's
Nah,
crazy. You got in before me, Gene. You got in before me.
I had stopped myself out. That's why I said I ain't tripping. I stopped myself out. I followed that bit to the T. I ain't even try to wait for nothing past my TP.
Hey, that's what I did. I got the fuck up out of there. I just did that withdrawal right
There you go. Finally, TP2.
There we go.
There you go.
Y'all sure got y'all TP now.
Winnie.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi right now. Like, genuinely, I don't know. My Wi-Fi is not working at all. For the past, I've been trying to start this call with the team for 30 minutes. It's 8:28. I've been trying to start it since 8 o'clock. I've been trying to start it since before 8 o'clock. My Wi-Fi wasn't working. I gave up about 5-10 minutes ago on the Wi-Fi, turned the whole Wi-Fi off, just said fuck it because it's not working. And now I'm trying to use my phone, and trying to do it up here is not gonna work. If I want to do this call, I might just have to leave. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to go downstairs or something, because this is indeed not working. The Wi-Fi is like not working at all. I wish I was over exaggerating, but it is genuinely not allowing me to do anything. Like, the fact that I'm so high in the sky without good Wi-Fi, my data's cooked. Like, I don't get good reception or good data up here just alone. But when I have Wi-Fi and it's working well, I'm good. For example, in Miami, I was good. It was good Wi-Fi. I was good. Here, the Wi-Fi is just so ass. Like, I don't know what happened within the last 2 months of the Wi-Fi, but it used to be so much better. I was perfectly fine. Of recent, it's been taking me 2-3 hours to upload YouTube videos. Like, that's not okay. It's not normal, and it's starting to really get in the way. Like, I can't even start this call. Like, physically can't even start it. How am I supposed to use this setup to do everything else in the morning? Like, this is genuinely a problem, and I don't know, because I have to use this building's Wi-Fi, and they don't allow me to get any other one. But their Wi-Fi sucks, and it's so fucking ass, and I can't get my own. I'm thinking maybe Starlink or something, but then that's just gonna be expensive. It's just a whole lot of bullshit. I don't even know, bro. Shit's cooked. Shit's cooked. I'm trying to figure it out, but it's 8:30. Most of my videos edited and stuff, so if anything, I might just go downstairs and try to do it in the car. So if that's what happened, you'll see me there. All right, we were able to work it all out. I did it off of my hotspot. I still don't know how I'm gonna upload my video for the night. So I don't know how you guys or where you're watching me right now. I hope that I get it uploaded in a timely manner. But yeah, I'm about to upload this call to the team, WAP and everything, just so they have access to all this so they can get it later. But besides that though, this is where the video is gonna, come to an end. I mean, it was a great day, productive day, a lot of work done, a lot of education for you guys, a lot of game when it came to the charts, a lot of game when it came to education mindset with the students. We're back to work. No days off. Stay busy, stay productive. Anything you want to do, you can do it. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. Trust me, because I'm living proof. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay busy, stay productive. If you want to work with me one-on-one, I got a few spots left. You can apply in the first link in the description. The second link is the free trading training. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's daily video.